never a clear area. It's always. This one. Welcome to the Monday nights. Sketchy Live Monday. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a phenomenal start to the week.
Indeed.
Yeah. The weather is looking kind of frightful, but inside it's so
delightful.
How we doing? It is Sketchy Live. I am Johnny Jalopy. With me as always, the talented, the lovely, on time, got her stuff together, rocking the beanie, ity-B.
Hey guys. Season 4, episode 44. 44.
Oh, I didn't put that. That's what it was.
It's season 4, episode 44 on December 13th, 2021.
2020.
Guys, it's Christmas time. Got the tree up today. Pretty excited about it.
It is Christmas time.
And I think, are you drawing a Christmas drawing today?
We're doing, we did a Christmas drawing last week. Did that get, I don't know if it did.
It's up. It's on the website.
Oh, never. Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember seeing.
I know. I know. Anyways, yeah. So we did a Christmas theme lowrider. Santa. Okay. Well, working on the workshop. Working on some cool. Tonight we are doing another Santa and a hot rod, as per the holiday season.
As per.
So let's get to it. You are watching Sketchy Live. Boom.
Let me transfer you over.
Transfer me.
Transference.
Now transferring.
And while you're doing that, let me tell you who we've got.
So we do have a little pre-draw
on the broadcast tonight.
A little broad.
I was like, where are our people? And I realized I was still on the banner tab.
Oh.
So I'm like, there is no comments.
Maybe there's no comments.
Mike Frucci said, right on. Look at you guys being on time, right?
Yeah, we got our stuff together. Guys, wait till you see what's coming.
He bought some stuff. Wait till you see.
It's going to be great.
We've got Jay Robertson joining us. Good evening. Welcome, sir.
Good evening.
Lizzie Daughtry is joining us. Hello, you two. Right
What's up, Lizzie? How are we doing?
Paul
Marziano. Marziani or Marziano?
Marziani.
Okay, Marziani.
James Olchin joining us. Hey, ity-B, prayers please. Had to put Petey, our 15-year-old dog, to sleep Friday.
Aww.
James, I know the feeling. Our dog was 17. She died in my arms. But, you know, we still have her stocking hanging up. I don't know if you can see it.
Over the chimney with care.
The dog bones.
In hopes that St. Nick
made her that stocking years ago.
Well, we're sorry for your loss. Yes. But hey, you're at the right place to have fun.
That's right.
Get a little laugh.
Yes.
Make a little love. Let's get down tonight.
Howard Pierpont is joining us. 37 clear.
Grilly.
What? I was recommended to go get that done. You were recommended to go get that done.
When?
The sleep study, remember?
We did the sleep study.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't do it.
Well, you didn't do it.
I would not be comfortable sleeping in a weird bed. I can't do it.
You're the queen of wambulance.
So good luck to you with that because I don't think I could do it. Bob McLaren's joining us. Hi, all.
What's going on? How are you?
Paul Marziani said, sad day.
Why?
Oh, what's going on? Victoria Post. Hello. It's Halo.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Halo.
Where you been? What's new?
He's probably been pogo sticking. Wasn't that his thing? Wasn't he the pogo sticker? Were you the pogo sticker?
Were you the pogo? Do you pogo? Mike
Frucci said, James Olchin, sorry for your loss. They're not just pets, they're family.
They're our family.
Totally. I understand.
You do understand.
Totally understand. Hank said, I see little Johnny and Itty are slowly making their way off screen. They were all the way to the left, and now they're exiting stage left.
Well, that's because we've got to make room for all the Christmas goodies.
Oh. Who's calling me?
Oh. Okay, answer the phone.
It's my dad.
Bring him live. Hopefully it's nothing. Yeah, hello.
Hey, are you doing your thing yet?
We are doing our thing.
You're
right
on
now.
live.
You're on live with us.
I just got in the door. I just seen your message. I didn't know what time you were starting.
Okay, no worries. I can call you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, Dad.
I won't be home between 2 and 4.
Okay.
And now everyone in the world knows.
Hot date?
No, I play pool tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll call you after work. I get off at 5.
Okay.
All right, Dad. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye. Are you doing your thing?
Mystery guest number 1. Who knows who will call in next? We're going to the phone lines. Maybe that's something we got to start doing.
Hank, we, in light of Christmas, have brought in some snowmen. They are not ity-B and Johnny Jalopy snowmen, but I bought them in the likeness of ity-B and Johnny Jalopy.
How funny would it be for us to start taking call-ins?
We could.
We could.
We could.
The phone lines are open.
Hank said, new sketch is on the site. I was hella busy last week and forgot to inform you. No worries.
That's all right, man.
You see it up there. I saw it last week. So all good. So yeah, last week's is available. Last week was a sweet design, not to take away from what's going on tonight.
Well, I mean, you could.
But last week's design was cool. For anyone who didn't tune in, go check it out, or at least go to the website and look at the finished products, because this was a design that Johnny put together for Good Guys. It was one of the concept drawings that he did for their Christmas card that they asked him to do. They didn't wind up using it.
No,
so.
they didn't.
But that's okay, because we have used it. It's for sale. Wesley Wilkerson is joining us. Is Santa's sleigh supposed to be red, not green?
Not when he's driving a lowrider, bruh.
Oh. Are you doing it? Oh, the other one. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Lane Kelton is joining us. Lady Kelt.
Lady Kill.
Haven't seen you in a smidge.
What's
Hope you're doing
up?
well, sir.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Robert
What's up?
Frost. Hello from Indiana.
Well, hello. How are you?
Welcome.
Welcome to the Brody.
We've got Doc Rick. I'm just
Doc.
gonna call you Doc because I know I'm gonna butcher your last
What's
name.
up, Doc?
You told me a million times. I think it's Bikey, but
Bukey.
no, it's not. It looks like Bukey. But
I thought
it's
you
not.
said it was.
I think it's Bikey.
Bukey.
I think it's Bikey.
Ah,
It's Bikey.
jeez.
His real name. His
Okay.
real last name. I just released his real last name.
Whoops.
Kevin Johnson, howdy from Hud Whist. Ready to
Hud.
get sketchy. How
Huddy
you
whiz.
doing?
Huddy whiz.
We are great. Malilla Pass. Sup, Johnny? This is Jose Pasalacqua VWs.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome,
Yeah.
sir. Troy Chartier, or is it Chartier? This is my first time, Troy. I butcher names. I apologize. I'm just letting you know up front.
It's all in love.
It is
It's
all in
not.
love.
It's not on
I'm trying.
purposes.
I did do Hooked on Phonics as a child, and I feel like it's coming back to bite me in the ass, honestly, because I am sounding things out.
Did you really do Hooked on Phonics?
I did.
Hmm.
We did phonics in second grade.
Well, they did do phonics in my school too, and that really ruined me for spelling. That's why I can't spell
What was
very
that?
good at all. Oh, something fell in the tree.
Oh,
What was that?
what tree?
What was that rustling noise?
Me moving my chair over?
Why are you moving around?
What do you mean?
The stage is set. We're ready to go.
Mike Ferrucci said, and shenanigans, indeed.
Shy Nans.
Malilla says, Pasalacqua. Is that how you say it? Pasalacqua? VWs? Yeah, I think so.
Well, hey,
Lou Linder Jr. says, hello, guys.
Lewis.
Welcome, Lewis.
Linder.
Mama Wood and Tim are on the
Hi,
broadcast.
me
Hi, my
mom.
babies. I love you. Mama and Tim just got an air fryer,
Oh.
and he used it today
Oh, what did he do?
for the first time. It was a beef of some sort
In the air fryer?
in the air fryer. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I've never done meats in the air fryer. It was a filet mignon wrapped in bacon with mashed potatoes.
Well,
and
you
butter.
can't go wrong there.
He said he did cook it a little bit long, but it really does take some figuring out.
You can't do the filet make wrong.
Yeah. James Olton said, bye, Dad. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Troy said, when are you coming to Leadfoot City in Brooksville?
We've seen
That's
it, and we
close.
keep wanting to do it.
Totally do Brooksville.
I know. Somebody needs to be able to take a day off.
Oh, it's during the week?
It's anytime. Everything doesn't happen on the weekend.
Oh. Well, is it an
You
event?
have to be able to take some weekdays
Well, you
off.
know what? I have 11 hours of PTO, and I don't know if I want to use it with you. With you taking that tone with me.
I don't think I want to take it with you. So bye.
Kevin Johnson said, "Ring, ring. Hey guys, are you doing your thing?" Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. It's actually my nephew's birthday, and they were out at Outback having their steak tonight.
They were out back?
They were out back.
I didn't even see them.
Tracy said, "Hey guys, I'm volunteering at the homeless shelter. They needed a counselor for overnight, so I'm here with 160 men and women." Tracy, that is awesome.
That is super cool.
That is so. I wish we had opportunities like that. And I'm sure there
Yeah.
are opportunities. Time is our factor because we both work full time in retail at the holidays for this one. So
Yeah, that does
it's
make it
a
a bit
little cray cray,
tricky.
but that
But
is
that's
fantastic.
great. Fantastic.
Yes, it is. I applaud you. Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us. Glad you got your snowman. Merry Christmas to you. Feeling under the weather. I think I got the COVID, so say a prayer. Oh, Shaggy.
You are good, my friend.
Ah,
Just
we are
keep.
believing with you
That's
for healing. And for anyone who did not know, Shaggy made us this super cool.
It's really cool.
How does it appear? Look at it. Lights up.
Why are you
Oh,
hiding it behind the computer?
no, they can see it.
Lift your arms up. Jeez.
This is
Is it too
fine.
heavy?
No, but I can't turn it off.
Why are you turning it off?
Because it won't turn off now. I think I might have to hold it for a second. It says Merry Jalopy Christmas, and it's got a little bit of a scene on it.
It's pretty darn cool.
And then he drew Johnny and I on that. So cool. So
I'm the one
I
with
have it
not the
hanging up
giant
behind
boobs.
us. Yeah, I have the giant boobs, or at least on here I do. We have it hanging up behind us, but I wanted to pull it down so we could show you.
Yeah. It's really neat. Thank you so
It
much.
was. Thank you. Very cool. I'm so excited to have it. And it's red, which I requested, so I love it.
And it's red.
Lizzie said, "Okay, if anyone is looking for a last minute Christmas present, please go to Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry to see what you want for your loved ones. She does have some tremendous stuff over there, guys. So head on over."
And we apologize for, we had meant to do the shout outs tonight, or the, what were we calling them?
Oh, the viewer segments that we were going to
Yes.
do. Yes.
I got caught up with work stuff. And
We got caught up with work stuff, and there were only a couple entries. So we were going to bring it up again tonight to see if we could get some more, and then we want to do a few next week. Doc said, "Bikey is right. You got it right. Ding, ding. Yay."
nice.
Mama said, "My prayers are for you," for Shaggy. Julie is joining us, Julie Anderson.
What's up, Jules?
She says, "Better late than never." She said, "We just did a stint in our living nativity."
Oh,
They do
nice.
that every year.
That's right. That they do.
Yeah. So cool. Mike Frucci said, "Bacon is food's duct tape." It really is. And I bet you his food is always delicious. And he does use bacon a lot.
A lot.
I like it a
But
lot.
that's very good.
Hank said, "Mike Frucci, bacon is for the men." Doc is praying as well. I love the prayers, guys. I love it. Because when we're all praying together, that's how miracles happen.
That's right.
Hank Dutton said, "Santa's got a hot rod." I think so. This one's shaping up nice. You want to pull out so I can
Excuse me?
shut up.
Excuse me?
I meant scan in. Whatever.
What's that?
Scale it in. Scale it back so people can see what you're doing here. Very cool.
Did that hurt? Was that comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Did I do that in a way that was pleasant?
It was uncomfortable. Right? Shaggy said, "Hey, if you unscrew the globe, there's an on and off switch inside to turn it
On or off?
on. Sale at 6 to come. Oh, for 6 hours and then shut off for 18. Oh, I did not know. Yes, I will be doing that because I have only lit it to look at it. So yeah. Richard Don Linkle is joining us. Hey, Johnny, I'm assuming you are using the Apple Pen and the Procreate app.
Nope.
No, actually, this is a Microsoft Surface Book. And what version is this?
This is Sketchable.
Well, it's a sketchable app.
Oh, Surface Book 3.
Yeah, Surface Book 3. He says, "If so, what brush stroke do you use? For example, I use the inking technical pen."
I do not have that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
This is not an Apple device, believe it or not. But this is Johnny.
But Procreate is something I've always wanted to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of fun.
Kevin Conningham is joining us.
What's going on?
Better late than never.
Absolutely.
Welcome, sir. We appreciate you joining us. Mike Frucci said, "Itty is the one friend that can turn anything into an innuendo." Me? Really? Wow. Is that a compliment?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it is. I wanted to let you guys know because several weeks back, Howard Pierpont donated a $5 Johnny Jalopy gift card to the entries for the coloring page that we did. I believe it was last month. It may have even been October.
It was Halloween.
Yeah. And there are still 4 people that have not claimed their $5 credit. We have Paul Marziani, credit is waiting for you. Draco, credit is waiting for you. Lizzie, credit is waiting. And Robert Goggin, credit is waiting for you. So please make sure you take advantage of that. And I still have 3 of the 2XL Sketchy Live sweatshirts left. And let me jump over here and grab mine. So you can see it. Here we go. Hoodie, Sketchy Live. On the front, this is the off-white design. And then we have a sleeve one. We have 3 of the 2XL sizes left for you. And I'll just invoice you for those because we do not have them available on the website. But it's something that we probably will wind up offering next year as a norm. We'll probably do sweatshirts for any of the designs next year. That's something we got to look into. Yeah. Andy Yee said you would love Procreate. It's what I use. We had looked into that, but everything that he's used up to this point has been all
Windows-based stuff.
Windows-based stuff, yeah. So, it's where his experience.
The learning curve is what I'm worried about as far as just getting work done that needs to be done. Yeah. Like I'm in a spot where I'm not necessarily can really start learning a new program and need to get trying to get work done and stuff like that. But it's definitely something I don't want to look into for sure because it looks really fun and cool. Well,
we got 4.5 years out of that other computer.
Yeah.
4.5 years out of the other computer, and he used the Sketchable app the entire time. There were issues in the beginning
and Photoshop and
but it's been great. And now that he has the newer computer, it's a little bit faster. It's got a little bit more internal memory, and you're using the same app, right? You didn't do anything else to upgrade the app. It's just the same app. So it's been working. We're not gonna. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The beautiful thing about Sketchable so far is that they've done a lot of updates. It automatically updates. I've got the paid for version, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which was reasonably priced.
It was like $12.
Yeah, it's not bad. And Sketchable shares some of Johnny's work on their.
Yeah, they've been very supportive. So
yeah. So
Sketchable, definitely go check out Sketchable. It's fun. It's a great little app.
It is.
It does a lot of cool stuff.
You've been able to use it on the go. You use it every Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a simple program to learn. There's a lot of features. There's a few features more I wish that was in it that are kind of Photoshop. That's the advantage to Procreate. Procreate has a lot of that stuff.
Right.
And there are a couple other free ones I might look into, but I've just become so accustomed to, like when you get so used to working with a particular program, and it's allowing me to do all the things I want to do in it, which is just sketch a little bit and then have an ink look to it.
Right.
So we've been able to design T-shirts. We've been able to design customer work, all that stuff. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, definitely.
So like you said,
step up from what setup you had in the beginning.
Yeah.
His beginning
let's go back to the original setup, which was a broken half of a laptop.
It was just the base of the laptop, no screen,
and about a 12-inch monitor. If I was lucky, I think, and it was yours that you gave me. So one was a 12-inch monitor, and then one Christmas got me like a 20 monitor.
I did get you the bigger one,
but I was still using half.
Somebody gave you the Wacom pad.
Well, yeah, and I got that from somebody who was.
It was a complete.
Just gave it to me and said, "Hey,
computer."
Yeah. And I said
all these different parts.
Taught myself how to use it and do digital artwork and stuff, and it's been.
And that one was the pad that he would draw on over here, and he would look at the screen here. So even when he started with this,
this felt weird.
Yeah. So yep, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
how far you've
I was like, wait, I'm on the. Wait, this is weird. Because I was like, well, how do I how do I trace my own drawings? And because I would do pre-sketches then on paper,
Right.
and then I'd scan them in and that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just lay the paper down and then just, no, that didn't work. There was all
No.
kinds of different trial and error type stuff.
Again, a learning curve.
Yeah.
But he got through it. But yeah, he's come a long way since the very beginning.
Sister.
But it was just the drive and passion that you had. You're like, I'm just going to use what I have and make it work.
Well, that's just it. I've become so accustomed to it, and I watch and I see a lot of people using Procreate, and I think the artwork that they're doing is phenomenal. And I really would love to try it, but you get so accustomed to using a tool.
Right. Tracy said, I did get my Sketchy hoodie. I love it. I've told so many guys here at the shelter, and now there's a lot of people watching with me. Oh,
cool.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Well, welcome everybody.
Yeah.
Richard Dunlinkle said, okay, thanks. He was thinking it was Apple. James Olchin said, is anyone else having issues with the feed freezing?
Oh, no.
Sorry, guys.
It happens sometimes. Facebook.
So the people with Tracy said to say hi. Welcome again.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Hank said that he's having the same issue with it freezing. Paul is as well. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on.
We definitely got enough bandwidth going and stuff. So.
Doc said, looking forward to getting mine. Wish I could have worn it to the model show. Got asked a lot about my JJ hat. Hopefully we'll get some to the site to buy some merch. That would be fantastic, guys. Your word of mouth and sharing the products. And I love the pictures coming in of you guys wearing the merch. That's so cool.
It's way cool.
Yeah. We have a huge album with everybody wearing anything that they got. It's just fantastic. And it's not just for the clothing. If you order a print or something and you have a cool way to display it, send a picture of that too. We would love to see it. Mike Frucci said, yep, he's having issues too. Draco said, Procreate is totally different from Sketchable, I would imagine. And we've heard some really great things. And really, I would say for probably 4 or 5 months, Johnny was on the fence about it because he wasn't sure what he wanted to do. He did some research on both. And your final decision was to just pull the trigger on this.
Yeah, and just to stick with what I've been using. So, I looked at I almost just was going to do a investment than what I spent on this, but this was a pretty big chunk of change too. But so far, I'm so happy with it, and the larger screen is so much nicer. The computer performance is amazing, and again, just Sketchable, such an easy program to understand and to use. It has all the basic things of just doodling and drawing and the things I love to do. I'm not a huge into realistic, making things look super photorealistic and things.
And Procreate is great for that.
Well, it is, but you can do all kinds of different graphic design stuff, and there's a lot of bringing in things. So I end up utilizing Sketchable comboed with Illustrator and Photoshop, and I'm still getting stuff done and still being able to create stuff for clients and things.
Yeah, it looks great.
So it's working.
And with the money you saved, we were able to get a new press for the shirts, which
yes. Yeah,
that
I was able to.
has been a lifesaver.
I was so excited about that.
Yeah, that was a huge one. And then the better lighting. We've got the mics. We finally have the setup working. As you can see, we've got the camera. We've got a mic here for better sound. And now we're working on lighting because Johnny's still getting a bit of a glare from this overhead light. So, yeah, slowly but surely we will become a dining room studio.
It will be a studio. Studio.
I see us like soundproofing the French doors at some point.
Yeah.
Lizzie said she needs to come up with some money. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Keep working your page and getting your name out there.
Yeah.
With your jewelry, your coasters, your keychains. She's got a lot of cool stuff.
All kinds of cool stuff over there. Yeah.
Draco said Sketchbook is great and it's totally free now.
Awesome.
What's Sketchbook on? Is that a Microsoft thing as well?
Sketchbook is another cool program. There's a lot of people that use a Sketchbook Pro. There's Sketchbook. So this is not those. This is Sketchable. Different. This is a Microsoft. They specifically basically designed this program when they were designing this computer, Surface Book, because it was their first that was their first real drawing or
Tablet type
on-screen tablet thing, touchable, where it's fully touchable and stuff, and they wanted to do a drawing app.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Kevin Johnson said, a friend of mine tried to annoy me with bird puns. I soon realized that two can play at that game. That's one for Hank. Hank likes the puns. Mike Williams is joining us. Old doggy having a hard time with learning new tricks, he says.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm not afraid to admit it.
Robert Spears joining us. He says, hello, just paid for the sweatshirt from last week. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. I just sent reminders out to anybody who had outstanding invoices because we want sure we get these in the mail and get information when you went to the post office as to when the last day is.
Of what?
For Christmas merchandise being received on time.
Everything,
sometimes they'll tell you today's the last day.
Everything that we've sent is still, we're good to go.
Okay. Up to this point. So we'll see. Lizzie said it's freezing up. I'm sorry. Jeff Bell said, I bought some shoes off a shifty kind of dude. I don't know what they're laced with, but I've been tripping all day.
Tripping?
Draco said, Kathy bought me a 12 iPad Pro last year, and the first thing I did was buy Procreate. Over a year later, I've only used it a couple times. Draco, get in there. I know he likes doing the physical stuff, though, like the physical painting and stuff like that, which brings me to our next thing. We got a little care pack. Well, I say we, but it was just Johnny. I opened it. But this...
Oh, yep, always open in my mail.
I know. What is this on? This is a piece of wood. Draco painted this for us. I don't know if you can see it.
It's really
fantastic. And then, you might have to show this under your camera. Okay. He painted us. I mean, look at.
Can you see it?
No, you got to go up higher. You still can't really see.
Go to single screen there, dork.
Oh, true. Single screen. There we go.
It's too
still
dark.
Yeah, it's still too dark. It's me and Johnny on a little ping pong ball.
Yeah, it's too dark.
It's crazy how I can barely even make it out. I have to hold it out like this, and I have my glasses on. And it's so tiny. Look at how small this thing is. And he paints on that. An eyeball on the other side. He sent us that. And then he sent us this. And I'm guessing this is his 3D. And you really can't see this very well either. But it is a tiki head. And it feels almost like wax. What is the 3D printing made? It's just plastic. Super cool, though. So maybe I can get Johnny to paint this up. Thank you, Draco, for sending that
really
little
neat.
package.
Thanks so much, man.
We were going to reach out to you when we got it, but I figured it'd be more fun to go live and show everybody. So very cool. Speaking of 3D stuff, Hank Dutton also does 3D stuff, hankd.com. He designed our website, so head on over to the website. You can check out his work, and then he has a portfolio on his site, and then some of the products that he also has available. So go check him out. A lot of talented people on our broadcast.
Yes, there is.
A lot of talented people. Let's see. Andy Yee said, Mazuma, gotta bounce. Thanks for a great sketchy. Thank you for doing the tribute to Corey Wood. Merry Christmas, homies. Yes.
Hey, have a great Christmas. Thanks for just stopping by at least. Appreciate it.
And yes, Johnny did post on the Hot Rod Inktober page. Draco said sketchbook is a multi-format for all makes. Okay, so it can really be used for any programming. Doc said, have you ever done much with any Apple drawing programs? Thought to get some of that stuff. I think you did test it out when we were like at the Apple store or something. That was about the extent of what you did.
Yeah, it's just.
Or have you ever tried anybody else's or used anybody else's?
No.
What does Chris Custer use? Is he?
I think he might be at Apple too. Yeah. I'm just. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I'm not a fan of the company itself. So I mean,
the I company.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. We have Galaxy phones.
Could easily be blowing my whole possibilities of like if you ever were like sponsorship of something or something. But I don't know. I've just never been I guess all the issues we've ever had with
My kids
and stuff with
had iPhones.
how almost addicted they were to just a brand, and it was kind of crazy.
What I think is crazy too is we were just in Walmart the other day, and I wanted to see if they had a new case for my phone. It's a, what do we get?
Well, if you say it's crazy that it's all Apple, that's not crazy.
Yes, it is crazy
because there's more Apple stuff sold.
I guess,
and it's really that's what I'm talking about.
but I couldn't even get a case.
You could, you just don't want to pay for it.
No, they didn't have them there. I'd have to order it.
I know you're not going to buy it at Walmart. You have to pay for it.
It's true. I didn't want to have to pay extra. Cam McNulty is joining us. Welcome, Cam.
What's up, Cam?
You have to say it.
Me too.
Jeff Bell said that's a federal offense, opening mail not addressed to you.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was addressed to my address, therefore I opened it. So, Kevin Cottingham said nice artwork.
Thank you.
I think he's talking about Draco stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you anyways.
Yes. And we now own it. Draco Cycles said that is a tiki shift knob. That's why I didn't paint it so you could do it. Oh, cool. Okay. I wish there was a way for me to use this in my car, but I don't have. I'd have to use it sideways. I have one of these kind of shifts.
You don't have a shifter.
Well, I have the reverse park and drive.
That's not a shifter. It
is a shifter.
What are you shifting?
Into gear.
Okay, so it's a gear lever.
It's a shifter.
You ain't shifting anything.
Bob McLaren said, I don't buy anything Apple. I do enjoy the Granny Smiths, though. I have one.
She's not the funniest person on television for nothing.
Draco asked Shaggy, did you get your box? I guess he sent Shaggy a little gift package as well. Fantastic. It said, Draco said it was Johnny's idea to the dragster snowman.
And you get a...
It's all good. It's all good. Guys, this one is shaping up pretty cool. We've got Santa rocking the cap, an SC cap.
It's a cap?
What is it?
It's a racing helmet.
Oh, why is there a brim on it?
It's a vintage racing helmet.
Oh, I guess I don't know about vintage
racing obviously helmets. You don't. It's a
well,
cap.
Then he's rocking the SC vintage racing helmet.
It's a cap.
It looks like a ball cap.
Mm-hmm. That's the... What do you think they came from there, babe?
Ball caps came from vintage racing helmets?
Why not?
It didn't come from baseball? And they were like, hey, if we're getting these guys...
Same around the same time there, babe. Same time.
Oh. So do we know the first person to ever wear a hat?
A hat?
Yeah.
I love how you make statements of things, and it's the vaguest statement, which is like when you were doing the thing earlier. Hey, get the thing with the light? Huh? Yeah, well, then you do I'll put a desk lamp. For what? For the desk lamp. For the desk lamp.
I'm asking, were baseball players the first people to wear
a hat?
A baseball cap.
You've never a baseball cap.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume being it's called a baseball cap.
So no one wore caps like that before.
I don't think so.
There were hats back in the day, but not fitted
there were
with the brim.
There were hats back. There were lots of hats back in a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I need to know.
What is your question, though?
What was the first hat ever worn? What was the first hat ever worn?
Probably way back in biblical times.
You think they had hats in biblical? Oh, it was a straw hat. Yeah, there was a straw hat. History of hats.
When was it made?
History.
When was that? BC?
3200 BC.
Huh.
Okay. So baseball caps were not when was the first baseball cap?
When they started playing baseball.
I don't know. I think that type of hat probably existed.
Now, here's the thing. Are you talking about a hat with a brim on it? Because cowboy hats have had a brim.
It's a
The
different
infantry
hat.
soldiers had little cap hats with a little brim on it.
The first baseball hats were made of straw. They were worn by the New York Knickerbockers in 1849.
Again, it's what the funny thing to me is that I get what the question you're trying to ask, but you're asking it so vaguely.
I am asking
Because you don't know
vague.
because you don't know exactly what you're trying.
Visor or bill. So
Hmm.
there's your bill. Ka-ching.
There's your bill.
James Olchin said, ity-B, British drivers, and Herbie the Love Bug wore those helmets. You need more movie watching. I am not
Thank
a foff.
you. She is not a foff.
I am declared a non-foff.
She is a non-foff.
Not a fan of film. Julie said, Ity's too young to know about vintage racing hats.
This is true.
Thank you, Jules.
She's so young.
I'm a baby. Yeah. Just a baby. James Olchin said, Civil War soldiers had bills on hats.
That's what I'm saying.
Hank said, I have one of the first straw hats. I just walk outside and get some grass and make it. I bet you he probably could because he's handy like that. I bet you he probably could. Let's take a look at Johnny's drawing. This is coming out. Oh, I love his hat. I love the elf's hat. The elf's hat.
Oh, his is a hat. It's not a cap.
No, his is
It's
more
not
like
a beanie. It's not a.
They wore that back in olden times. Those were sleep hats.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Sleep hat.
Do you remember watching
olden times?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? They wore hats.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was back in the olden times.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was supposed to have been set in that era.
Which era is that, babe?
Probably the early 1900s.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
You don't
Was the
think
1900s? Why were the children why was there TV?
Was there?
Mike TV was one of the kids.
You're right. It was in the 1800s or 1900s.
When was it?
It was probably like 1950, 60.
Probably in the 60s.
Let me see. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So,
Not when it was made, when it was set.
what year was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory set?
According to Roald Dahl Wiki, fandom,
Huh.
the story features the adventures on the new products. At that time, Cadbury and Rowntree's were England's two largest chocolate makers, and they each often.
Okay, so it is from the 1920s. It said at that time around the 1920s.
Not the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder is the question you want to ask. You realize there was a book, right? You realize there was a book before the movie.
And you don't think it was set on the movie?
Again, TV, Mike TV, who wanted to be a Western cowboy star on TV, was in the 20s?
Why do you keep tapping?
In the 20s?
I don't know. It said it's a 1971 American film. It is an adaptation of the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. What year is it set in? That's right.
The book
1900s. It was a depiction
of the book that was set in the 20s. But
obviously, we didn't have TV
ask
until
the,
whatever time.
what was the movie set in?
I did.
No,
And it
you didn't
referred me
ask
back-
that.
It referred me back.
Ask it again.
No. Tracy said the drawing's awesome. Russ Randall says it's a nightcap. Why would it be a nightcap?
That's what it's called, a nightcap.
Why would people have to wear a cap to bed?
To keep their head warm.
I couldn't sleep with a hat on.
If you had no heat in the house, other than a stove. What year
Perhaps.
was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Perhaps. I still don't think I like this. This is only comfortable for a period of time. I couldn't wear this to bed. I feel too. I can't even wear socks to bed. I feel too enclosed. Hank said the elf is wearing a sock with a pom pom. It's pretty much a nightcap. Hank said Russ Randall.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I believe, is the book.
What'd you say, Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie at the Chocolate Factory. Tracy said Willy Wonka. Hank said, did you know that was not the original name for that movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I just said that. I just said that.
James Olchin said Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Hank said Mike TV, love old westerns. That's why he dressed like that. I do remember that little boy. He got stuck in the TV. Right? Jody Luciano is joining us.
Anyways.
Sketchable. I made it. 813 Tampa.
What's up?
He did hashtag 813. Julie said, you live in Florida. If you lived somewhere cold, you just might enjoy a hat on a cold night. Julie, do you guys wear nightcaps? I want to know who's wearing these nightcaps.
Julie, she's the person that's wearing a beanie and it's 70 degrees outside.
This is what I do.
Not because it's fashionable.
Other than for babies, I have never seen a nightcap sold in a store.
But she's willing it to be cold outside, so she thinks if I just wear a beanie, it's like it's cold.
I wear the beanie because I don't wash my hair every day anymore.
I love it like you're talking like you're doing like Johnny Cash. I wear the black.
I walk the line. Hank said, did Itty ever watch Night Before Christmas? Yes, I have watched
Itty
it.
hasn't
I've watched
watched
all adaptations
anything.
of that movie. Almost all the characters in that movie wore a nightcap. I know. But that's what I'm saying. It was an old day, like it's an olden day tradition.
I think it was clothing worn back in a specific time.
Historical clothing. Olden time clothing.
No, it's olden day.
Olden days.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it, or is it the good old days? Is it good old OLE? Is it good old OLD?
Like
is it
like Jane Goodall?
Olden days?
Good old days.
Who knows? Oh, Julie said Spud does. He wears a hat to bed? What? No.
You might.
You got to take a picture of this. I need to see it. Kevin Cunningham said, remember the candle or the candies that came out when that movie came out? No.
ity-B doesn't remember anything.
Was it the chocolate coins? I used to get them in my stocking every year.
There was Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. They still make it.
Candy?
Yes.
Where are they selling it? I've never seen it.
It's called a store. Have you been?
Next time we go, you show me where there's Willy Wonka candy, because there is not.
Love to. No problem.
Get me some.
No
I
problem.
want some. I have never seen Willy Wonka candy. Is there an everlasting gobstopper?
There is no everlasting gobstopper.
Then what's the point? Are they candy bars?
Yeah. The Wonka bars.
With golden tickets.
Why would they have a golden ticket in it?
Maybe
That's part of the movie.
They're reprising the whole gift.
What do you mean reprising? What do you mean by that?
Bringing it back.
What are you trying to say by
reprising? Is bringing it back.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you positive about that?
I'm positive.
Yeah. Fun with words.
What does reprising mean?
Here's the definition of reprise.
Oh, reprise?
Music or a performance.
To repeat, yes.
Yeah.
Repeating it.
Right.
Okay. So it's reprise. It's reprising.
If you pronounce the word right.
I have all my life said reprise. That's so funny. Oh, jeez. Tracy said, I've worn a beanie to bed lots of times if the heat was out. Excuse me, if the heat was out. We've never had that issue. Never had that problem. Maybe when I was little, the heat did go out one time and the electric went out.
Was the heat on?
Heat is on.
Zone the streets.
Oh,
the heat is.
Oh, Tracy said, I've worn a beanie to bed. Yes.
Whoa.
Draco said Scrooge was a big nightcap wearer too.
Yes, he was.
He was. Indeed, he was.
Bring me the biggest goose there is.
Tracy said the everlasting gobstopper. I don't know if I could do. I used to get gobstopper. They had gobstoppers as a candy when I was young.
They might have had a jawbreaker. It was not called a gobstopper.
Oh, it was a jawbreaker.
Was it?
Why'd you always say? Oh my God. Anywho, Kevin Johnson.
Your
said,
childhood, I just gotta say, the mixture of what reality and fantasy is, and your childhood is amazing. Oh, we used to have snakes that flew.
Only when my dad threw them out.
Yeah, that's why you had an imaginary friend, Skunky.
You've asked him questions, and he can back up my stories as to why my vision is skewed of things because they kept things from us.
No, they didn't. You were just so naive to so much stuff.
I am still naive.
I know. I'm married to you. I know this.
It's part of my charm.
Is it?
I guess. Oh, Kevin said, I went on a date the other day and the girl invited me in for a nightcap. Oh, she probably had extras. Had she laundered them? Hank said, I live pretty close to the Christmas Story house. Right across the street, they have a gift shop and they have the same nightcap that Flick wears in the movie. I kind of want a nightcap now. Like soft, like a little bit of a brim, soft, and then long down like the side of me. I want, can someone locate this?
Funny to me.
Why?
That you have this, when you start to describe, I want it so long, and then I want it to
come down, like drape it down the side.
Drape?
Yeah. I want one now. This is like my new goal. Julie said,
all right, Maruka, we'll get you one of those nightcaps.
Maruka. Julie said the Wawa probably doesn't carry it.
No.
You are right. They do have everything else, though. They do have everything else. Kevin Cunningham said chocolate bars and the everlasting gobstoppers. Gold. Kevin Johnson said, good day, sir. I said, good day, sir. That was the best. Paul Marziani said, Hank Dutton, I lived in Medina. Funky Cole.
All right.
Medina. Oh, let me zoom us in. Zoom it in. You're at 48 minutes. So this is going to be cool as.
What do you think?
I love it. I love it. He is on his way to deliver the goodies on his roadster sleigh.
Little bucket.
Right?
So he can chuck it. So easy to make you laugh.
I know. Kevin Cunningham said the gobstoppers are jawbreakers. Those we did have. We did have the jawbreakers. And I could, because my mouth is small.
Oh, God. Here we go.
When I was little, I could not, I would like.
Well, it's definitely not now, because holy cow.
I would gag. I mean, they would be giant. I couldn't keep it in. Shut up. Shut up.
Sheepers.
Oh, my gosh. Hank said Walmart sells Willie's candies. Just check on the side of the building. You can get a deal if you use the cash. Knowing me, I'd be like, oh, what are you selling?
Is this for everybody?
Mike Frucci said, I have a friend that writes music about sewing machines. He's a singer-songwriter.
Oh,
or
geez.
so it seems.
Oh, God.
That's awesome. I love it. Mark Gibbons said, never seen one either, but I don't visit the candy aisle. I do visit the candy aisle, and I've never seen it. So we will have to find one, and I will show it off.
I will show you.
Okay. Jody said, Willy Wonka is on the corner of the Gobstopper/Jawbreaker box in Walmart. I've never seen it. Now, is it down the regular candy aisle? Because we were just down the candy aisle.
I will show you.
Tracy Corfell said Johnny was ity-B deprived as a child.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. Did your parents beat you as a child? No. Did they?
My dad did.
Well, of course. I can see why. Like when it comes to like the holidays, so was it a big Santa thing for you?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys, like they fully did the full Santa thing?
My grandparents would come over on Christmas Eve and sleep on the pull-out couch. We had a huge Christmas Eve party that my mom hosted every year.
There's a lot of pulling out going
all
on.
The family came. All the family came. All the neighborhood came. We were the party spot on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
I did get wasted at the age of 8. I drank way too many Shirley Temples.
Yeah.
I told my mom I was drunk. She sent me to bed. I probably just had a stomach ache from sugar rush or something. It was.
Oh,
so
you sure it
funny.
wasn't alcohol?
It wasn't alcohol.
Oh, you sure though?
Yeah, she was making them for me. I don't think it was alcohol, but I was 8, and I remember thinking to myself, "Oh God, if this is what it's like,
I'm hammered.
never doing this again."
At 8 years old, you're already doing the drunk person thing. God, if you just let me throw up, I'll never drink again.
It's like toilet bowl. Thank you for being so cold on this side. And I probably did throw up, but I ate like she knew how to throw a party. My mom was an entertainer,
Right.
every year. Until she was, at the point where she was like, screw everybody. I'm not doing this anymore. And then my sister started hosting. So my sister is the party house now. That's where everybody goes on Christmas Eve. But super fun time. And we would go to bed. We'd probably get to bed, and they would probably get to bed after cleaning up after everybody left at like 2 a.m. They still had gifts to wrap for us.
Right.
So they would wrap gifts and put those under the tree. And like we would literally wake up at 4 o'clock. They had maybe 2 hours of sleep. So we can't help but wake them up.
It's like butte clock.
And they'd get up after barely sleeping.
You didn't have to wait for your grandparents and all that kind of stuff?
No, they were there. They were already in bed. In fact, there were some times where they stayed in bed and watched us.
I don't blame them.
And then directly after that, my mom would make a huge breakfast for everybody. And then we would play with our toys. And then who did this? My toys stayed under the tree.
Who did this?
No, my toys would stay under the tree for like 2 weeks.
Why?
We just left everything there. I would play with something and then I'd put it back under the tree. I wouldn't take it to my room until they took the tree down, and then we'd have to move all of our stuff. I mean, my brother would have like stacks of corduroys.
Corduroys.
That he got for Christmas.
Poor guy.
I know. And then, I had all my baby dolls and stuff like that, and they all were like set up under the tree in their cribs,
Oh, jeez.
All my stuff was under the tree. We would just leave it there for days. And then my brother, Steven, would always have his racetrack set up. That was always down there under the tree. Like everything was just in the living room. For like 2 weeks, we couldn't use the living room. It was hysterical. So much fun.
That's funny.
Yeah, we had a great time. And then Christmas Day, my mom would cook a huge ham or turkey dinner or whatever it was.
Right.
So we'd have another thing. Like all she did for like 3 days straight was cook. It was crazy. James Olshan said, correction, everlasting gobstoppers are available at Walmart still. So Johnny, you're wrong.
We'll
ity-B
see,
is
pal.
right.
We'll see.
Yes.
Is this a challenge?
It is a challenge now.
Challenge accepted.
Draco said, I want to go to the Christmas Story store now bad.
That would be cool.
I would love it as well. Jody said, think she was created in a lab. Russ Randall said, nightcap, hot toddy, LOL. Tracy Corbell said, if I can find I thought I said crotchet hooks, but it's crochet. Because I was thinking of Crockett or crotchet. It was crotchet.
In Tubbs?
No, it was crotchet from Scrooged, right? Wasn't it crotchet?
Cratchit.
Crotchet. I knew it was something. It was something like that.
Here.
Tracy said, if I can find my crochet hooks, I will try to make you a nightcap that's long. No promises, but I will try. Tracy, I would love it. I would wear it.
You can't.
I'd wear it out in
Oh
public.
my God, you're the man.
What?
You.
He wants to crochet. My sister just took up crocheting, and I think she has started the same blanket like 3 times now.
So funny.
Lizzie said she's loving the pic. Yeah, it's very cool. Coming out.
Was there art going on?
There is art going on. Kevin said, ladies, if you can't appreciate your fruit jokes, you need to let that man go.
Mango.
Kevin Cottingham said, usually in the checkout lane.
You're not ever looking for that kind of candy, so.
I think I would have noticed a Willy Wonka candy. Hank said, my kids do that. They play with their stuff and then put it back under the tree. Drives me nuts. See? Thank you.
We weren't allowed.
Let them do it, Hank. They're going to talk about it later in life. That is so cool.
No.
Draco said they're holding on to the magic. Mike Ferrucci said knit 1, purl 2. What does that mean?
That's what you do when you knit. I think it's knit one, curl two. But anyway, what do I know?
Why would you know anything about knitting?
I know a little bit about everything.
Oh my God. Tracy said, what color would you like? Surprise me, Trace. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Whatever. I do like black stuff, but my hair is red. And sometimes when I dye my hair, it would rub off like on a white hat. So probably not a light color. Maybe red. Red would be fun. Hank said, Draco, nope, lazy asses. We weren't lazy. I think we were holding on to the magic.
No.
We
weren't allowed. My
kids would immediately take their stuff out from under the tree. You want to know why? Because they were afraid that their siblings would steal their stuff.
Right.
That's the only reason why they moved their stuff. Oh my goodness, how funny. Jody said a little bit about a lot. Me too, Jalop. He is. He does know quite a bit. But what I did find out about Johnny Jalopy is that sometimes he doesn't know, but he is such a good actor that he makes me think, and I'm also very naive. So he makes me think that he knows, and I believe him for like years. And then he finally tells me, oh no, I was totally joking.
When?
Anything you used to tell me. I'm wise to you now. But in the beginning, sort of.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends on what it is.
You don't know.
Doc said, Tracy, the metallic blue, not the metallic pea green. A blue one would be fun. I'd rock blue. Oh, funny. Yeah. I just got the tree up, so I'm feeling a little bit more festive. We went out and got the tree tonight, finally.
Yeah, that was fun.
And you know what, guys? Home Depot for the win. We have gotten trees at tree farms before.
Yeah, they don't last as long as they have. They don't
last as long. And I think it's because...
Well, I think it's where, we're in Florida too, so I don't know how...
Well, yeah. I mean, ours don't last long.
That was the thing. That's the thing.
Irregardless.
That's what I miss about home back in California is there were tons of tree farms that you could go and drive to and cut your own tree. It was great.
Well, we run into the same issue with pumpkins at Halloween time.
Yeah.
They sit out in the sun. They bake for weeks.
Yeah, this year was the best ever.
Sun.
Because somebody got a smart idea to leave it out on a blanket.
We
didn't.
A bench that we have out in front of the house and put them all out there, and there was a blanket on the bench. Well, they were out there for a good month.
Well, your thought was, well, it looks cute with the blanket.
It did look cute with the blanket.
Not thinking, well, when these things get ready to rot,
they rotted pretty bad.
This blanket is going to be destroyed.
It smelled like death.
Like blanket.
It was gross.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
threw them out.
It was the moment where I was like, thank goodness I had that COVID. I can't smell anymore.
I smelled them. They were like flies swarming. It was bad.
It was pretty bad.
We had like the Amazon delivery people coming to drop stuff off wearing their masks.
What the hell?
My Schwann's guy always had his mask on.
What died over here?
Yeah. So, yeah. But I moved them. I didn't ask you to do it. I took care of it.
What?
I threw them out.
Who shoveled them? Had to grab them with their hands and put it in the trash bag. Did you do that? No, you didn't. Did you do the gross part? No, you didn't. Oh, you carried a bag 4 feet to a trash can? Hey, good job.
No, you held the bag open. I shoveled and put them in. I just needed help.
Wow,
with the bag.
Your memory is horribly wrong.
Pretty sure I did.
Yeah. Well, guess what? You didn't.
Oh my gosh. Hank said my grandparents did this weird thing. So Christmas Day, after they opened their gifts, they would also put their stuff under the tree, which was really weird because they would have underwear and other questionable things. And they would have a ton of guests over. Never understood that. No, the questionable items, I wouldn't leave under the tree.
Why?
Because.
Like what?
Well, nobody ever bought me anything questionable. I never got anything questionable.
I don't know about that.
You've bought me questionable things?
I would never do that.
I've never had anything questionable.
I'm sure you've had questionables.
Draco said we bought a Christmas tree in 1985 that lasted 30 years, no water needed. We were on the verge because Johnny's been super busy at work and we weren't sure when we were going to be able to go to the tree. And I told him, look, I will prep the area. All I need you to do is drive me over there, get it, bring me home.
I'm sure you're going to say, and I put the tree up and I did all the tree stuff myself and oh my God, it, right?
So I had the guy trim it up so that way we could just put it in the holder. So Johnny had to rinse out the holder because it was still in there from last year, outside in the elements, still with pine needles in it. So he rinsed that out, brought it in, put the tree in, screwed it in, and left. I took care of everything else. Did I or did I not? I did. Decorated it. It looks lovely. I'll take a picture.
You are on it.
But he had contemplated up until today, actually. He wanted me to go get a fake tree. And I said, no, sir, I will not.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan either. So Draco said it was a different time. Yes, 1985, they were making the trees a little bit better, I think, than they are now.
Making the trees better.
I will tell you this, do not get a lighted tree. I had one of those once, and the lights went out. My tree was nothing but strands of lights at that point because you can't remove them. They're like embedded on there.
Is that the night? Is that the night the lights went out on your tree?
Yeah.
Is that the night they hung an innocent man?
Tracy said my aunt was gullible, and her sister told her that when they flew to Virginia, if the air pocket hit the plane, it was a speed bump. And when the pilot got to cruising speed, the plane would slow down. And she told her it was the pilot using his air brakes. I probably believe something like that. My parents used to tell me that when it was thundering, the angels were bowling.
No, my mom did that too.
And when it was raining, the angels were crying.
Well, I didn't get that one. We got the bowling one though.
What'd you figure out for lightning? What'd they tell you for lightning?
Well, it wasn't really a thing for lightning.
Yeah, we didn't have a thing either. Julie said, I love our fake tree. The year the spiders boiled out of the tree when they got warm in the house was the last time we had a live tree. I bought a live tree my first year living in Hawaii, and big mistake. The sap on that thing, first of all, I don't know where the heck they got the trees from. I'm guessing California. They flew them into Hawaii. I forget where we even got it.
They were from Hawaii.
They were not Hawaiian pine trees. They don't have them there.
You sure?
This thing was roach ridden. I mean, I didn't even know they were in it. And we put the tree outside, after we took it down, threw it outside. And as it hit the ground, all of these bugs came running out of it. I was horrified that the thing was in my house. Crazy.
Poor things.
Oh, Tracy said angels were bowling and the lightning was they got a strike.
Ah, right.
That does make sense. I would have bought that. That does make sense. Let's focus in on some of the detail of what Johnny's doing here. Amazing artwork. Again, love the Christmas designs. You really like doing these because every year
I do love doing them.
You do the Christmas designs. And they always come out so good. And we've actually had, because we have the last 3 years of sketchy designs on the website. Your Christmas designs from prior years are available, and people have been buying them.
Yeah, we did.
We
did sell a good one.
We've been selling quite a few. We had one guy, I don't remember, was it Troy? Troy Asher, I think, had bought all of your Christmas designs.
You might have, yeah.
At one point. He's got a slew of Johnny Jalopy artwork. I haven't seen him on the broadcast, although he is a new dad, so.
Yeah.
He's probably doing that stuff.
Super dad in it.
Just eggs is great. Also, about 200 plus of those all over his fun. Oh, I can't even imagine. I'd be horrified. I was already horrified. We don't get the bugs in these trees, but you did get sapped to death today.
Yes, I did.
I think you're probably still sticky. Hank said, so a few years ago, me and the fam went to get a real tree, and it snowed pretty good before we went. I would say it was about two or so feet. We showed up, and this older lady was helping us look for a certain type. We were walking, and I heard a noise. I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. I looked around, and that lady was gone. I'm like, where'd she go? I looked at my wife, and she shrugged. So like a few seconds later, a head pops up. The lady fell into a Christmas tree hole.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. How funny. Oh, your cousin Pam Goslin is joining us.
What's up, cuz?
Hi, guys. Merry Christmas. I talked to Aunt Mary yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
Very good. I'm
Hope
sure
all
she
is-
enjoyed that.
Hope all is well.
Yeah, we used to go to a Christmas tree farm to get our trees. We used to get real trees growing
Yeah,
up.
it's the way to do it, man. What's funny is I think as a kid, I think ours was a fig tree. I think that might be why I just was like, when I got an opportunity to where I was in charge of getting a tree, I was like, I'm buying a real tree.
Yeah, well, your options for real trees are probably better, like you said.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But I'm not hating the Home Depot trees. I don't know if it's because they put up that tent and they're kind of protected from the elements a little bit. We also have had a couple cool days as well, so maybe that's helped a little bit. But
Maybe.
they didn't have a ton left when we went there today.
No.
But I have a certain one that I get. What kind of fur is it?
Fraser
Fur is what I got. I love the soft, plump needles on the Fraser fur.
Oh, you and your plump needles.
Kevin Johnson said, I've fallen and I can't get up. Jeez. Hank said, Kevin Johnson, she needed a life alert. Tracy said, Johnny, that is looking so awesome. It
Thank
did
you.
come out cool so far. Whoop. Whoop. What are you doing?
I'm just putting lights on it.
Did you hit save? Draco said, real trees this year are more expensive than ever. Yeah, that is the thing. But when we went to Home Depot to get the tree, we ran inside for a little bit, and the fake trees that they were selling
Way too expensive.
were like $400
It's crazy.
for the pretty one that I wanted.
Yeah, I was nuts.
So I'm like, okay, we can either spend, what did we spend, $70 or whatever?
It was $65.
Yeah. I think with tax it was like 74
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. But it's okay. It's a pretty tall tree. It's nice.
It's a tall tree.
It is a tall
All the
tree.
waters in the seas.
I'm a full for you. Mhm. Yeah. So be here.
Yeah.
We may take off and do some kind of Christmas escapade next year, just the two of us.
That'd
We'll
be
see.
awesome.
Hank said, Draco, because there is a shortage, just like toilet paper, new cars, and cell phones. So there's a tree shortage. Is that what you're trying to tell us? I believe it. I believe that's what they're putting out. Draco said, yeah, but they last 30 years if not watered properly. I had a fake tree for years, and it worked for years. The kids didn't know any better. But I will tell you, when we walked into the Home Depot tree tent today, I was overwhelmed with the scent of evergreen that I love.
You
And
do love that smell, and I could smell
You
it.
were even able to smell
Yeah,
it.
it was great.
It was so strong. I love it. That's one of my
Love
favorite.
it.
I love it. It's one of my favorite scents. In fact, I have it burning now as we speak.
I don't even smell it.
You can't smell it?
Mm-mm.
Kevin said, we put pine scent sticks on our fake tree. Best of both worlds. And I used to do that. I still always burned a pine scented candle or a winter bliss.
Winter's bliss.
Doc said the local tree farm that a friend runs was out of trees 2 weeks ago. They had to go to Wisconsin to get more. Real trees are at an all-time high. That's crazy. We paid about $70 for the tree last year.
Yeah.
I think it was about the same. We haven't seen an increase in trees here. Hank said, Doc, don't rappers rap about smoking trees? Oh my God, you guys, let me zoom in. Look at this elf. How crazy is this little guy? I love it. Look at him. He looks pretty shocked with Santa's driving. Is that the look I'm getting here? So cute.
Well, let me finish cleaning them up and we'll zoom out.
Just the little details you put into all this stuff. It looks great. I think he might have to do a little bit more green on his elbow. Kevin Johnson said, awesome drawing, Johnny Jalopy. Kevin Johnson said, that elf has been smoking trees. Doc said, get some young living essential oil pine. And it smells just like a real tree. Mike Furshey said, awesome drawing, Johnny.
Thank you.
I do love it. What we ought to start doing is printing these out and framing these up and putting these up at Christmas time
Sure.
around the house. Like all of your cool stuff.
Yeah. Make Christmas cards out of it.
You know what would be neat? Window clings.
Right.
How would we do that? Can we do that with our machine?
No.
It's basically a window cling. You just wouldn't, it would just be removable. It'd be like a decal. Sticky, but not permanent sticky.
Imagine that.
Right?
Sure.
I bet you we could probably do something
You
like
might
that.
be able to do that.
Walmart, so I think we'd be making top-notch dollars on this product. Window clicks for $1. Tracy said, is he green from Santa's driving? LOL. Hank said, the other night the fam forced me to watch the new Grinch. Wow, it's not good. Who's the new Grinch?
The animated one, I think, is what he might be talking about.
Is it the animated one, Hank? And if so, who's voicing the Grinch?
I forget who they did, and I didn't like his voice either.
That is crazy. Lizzie said screensaver. This is a perfect one for the holiday season, Lizzie. Alex Kuron is joining us in Michigan. You can cut your own tree for $30 to $45. I have never done that. I have never cut my own tree.
Yeah, it's great.
How fun with that? Have you done that?
Yeah, that's what I told you. We went and got trees.
Oh, I didn't know you got them. I thought you just went and picked them up.
No, you go and you pick your tree.
You
cut
brought
your
an
tree.
axe with you?
No, they provide you a thing to cut your tree.
An axe?
You don't have to use an axe.
What'd you use?
A saw. A tree saw? Bow saw?
Oh. So they're just handing people saws randomly?
It's a saw. A bow saw, a hand saw. Moron.
Doc said Hank Dutton cartoon or Jim Carrey live. Mike Frucci said, my wife gets these wax melts from Hellmart. Walked into the house the other day and it smelled great. Yeah, I would love it. I get the wax melts as well. I have 3 wax melts right now.
Yeah, she kills me, murdering me as we speak.
I stopped doing the candle as much.
It's still murder.
Hank said, Doc, it was the cartoon. Smack me hard. Carla Dunbarwood, thank you for the tribute to a talented artist, gone but not forgotten. Carla, our prayers are with you for Corey.
Yes. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we gave a shout out earlier to everybody that participated in that. It was fantastic to see. He will be missed. Doc said, Hank Dutton, wow, I liked it. Not the 40 times a year with my son, but once a year was good. The Jim Carrey one was bad. I loved the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah, I actually like that one too.
Yeah, that's the only Grinch I like. Was there one before that?
No, what I'm saying is I like Jim Carrey as the Grinch. I don't like the little girl shit and all the other little stuff that happened.
What do you mean? That's
She's
the
annoying.
story.
She's annoying.
She's cute.
She's annoying.
Why?
Because she's annoying. I don't know about cute.
She's a kid. Kids are annoying.
I don't know about cute.
Julie said they gave you a saw and a Bud Light. LOL. Did you get a beer with yours? I didn't get the beer.
I didn't get a beer.
Hank said, Doc, I like the Jim Carrey one. I thought he did well as the Grinch, but the new cartoon one, Cumberbatch did the voice.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, Benedict?
Larry Cumberbatch. It's his brother.
Oh, is it?
Gullible.
Draco
I
said,
can say anything, and you're like, oh, is it? Okay.
Draco said, I meant to send y'all the Corey Wood eyeball, too. Oh, yeah, I don't have it. Mark Gibbons says that girl is Taylor Momsen, Pretty Reckless. I don't know who that is. Is that the only thing she's done? Hank said, same JJ. Jim Carrey as the Grinch was good, but the other crap was not needed. Well, wasn't that the story? Did anyone read the book? Was there a Grinch book?
Yeah. Dr. Seuss.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, so this was not based on the book? I don't remember reading the book. Or having it read to me would probably be more.
Let me ask you this. You never saw the original Grinch That Stole Christmas cartoon?
Maybe not.
You had to have. Because before all these, that's all that was available of the Grinch.
I don't know if I saw it.
I'm sure you did. Charlie Brown's Christmas?
I've seen that.
Then you've seen the Grinch.
Was it the one where there was a pink ring in the tub?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. That song
Yeah.
was in the movie, and that was like the main thing.
Was there a ring in the tub?
What are you talking about? A ring in a tub?
The pink ring in the tub.
What about a ring in a tub?
It was Grinch in the tub, and he left a ring, and then he left and didn't clean it.
Oh my goodness.
Wasn't that a Grinch book?
You're exhausting.
Wasn't that a Grinch book?
It is exhausting to have conversations with you sometimes.
Do you not remember the pink ring?
No. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my God. And you think I'm ridiculous.
Oh yeah, show me this pink ring.
Pink ring.
The pivotal
Grinch.
part of the movie.
These pictures should match.
I'm waiting. Where the pictures match.
It's showing me a ring.
Mm-hmm.
A physical ring. All right.
Uh-huh.
What's the book where the Grinch visits the kids and leaves a ring in the bathtub?
I love how you're giving it all its information.
Here's information from Wikipedia.
Oh, it's the Cat in the Hat comes back.
Oh, the Cat in the Hat.
It was the Cat in the
Not the Grinch. Totally different. The Cat in the Hat, which, by the way, was made into a movie.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Mike Myers was the Cat in the Hat.
Really?
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that. I'm gonna have to see that. That's funny.
It is exhausting.
Julie said Cindy Lou is not annoying. She is a who?
She is totally annoying.
Metal band called Pretty Reckless. Wow.
Okay.
Did not know that.
Well, I'll
Jody
check it
said
out.
His brother Larry.
So she's improved her. Where are you, Christmas? Someone give me a gun.
Stop. That's mean. Hank said, wow, Itty, geez. What? Draco said, best ity-B quote ever. Hank said, Itty's dad steals her Christmas. No. Hank said, we should write a book called Itty's Dad Steals Her Christmas, narrated by Kurt Loder.
Right.
Bob McLaren said, same thing, LOL. Hank said, by the way, Kurt Loder is 76. How is that even possible?
I think it's called aging.
Lizzie said, I love The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers. I don't believe I've seen it. So, yeah, there's going to be a couple shows I'm going to have to watch, I guess. Jeez, I'm behind the times.
Oh, that's the one that you're behind the times with?
We all
That's
know I'm not
funny.
a fan of film. Guys, look at the way this one's shaping up here. This is crazy. Love it.
Where are you changing the subject matter?
Does his hood emblem, is it a moose or a reindeer?
It's a reindeer.
Oh.
It will have a
Why
red
would I
nose
say
on it.
moose?
I don't know. Well, you know,
Why would
because
I say moose?
because Santa left a ring.
Oh my God. It wasn't Santa, it was the Grinch. But it wasn't the Grinch.
No, it was
the
not
Cat
the
in the Hat and the pink ring. Oh my
And the
gosh.
cat's in the cradle.
And the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. You don't know the song?
Is it Spoon?
What?
Are you sure it's Spoon?
Cats in the cradle and the silver
Okay.
spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, that I don't know when.
Ned? When you coming home, Ned?
When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when.
when you're coming home, Ned, I don't know when.
We'll get together there.
Oh God.
Yeah, we'll have a good time there.
Oh jeez.
Me and Ned.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Cats in the cradle and the silver Neds.
What do you think it was? You didn't think it was Silver Spoon?
I don't think.
Silver Moon? What were you thinking?
No, I just don't think you were singing the lyrics right.
Why? What do you
I
say?
just don't think you were.
You sing it. Cats in the cradle.
I'm kind of trying to do it.
And the what? Oh, so now you can't sing. All of a sudden. Well, what else? It's Silver Spoon.
Okay.
Maybe it's Silver Moon. I don't know. I say spoon. Kevin Johnson said her real name is Taylor Momsen, but be warned, she likes to show her ornaments a lot now.
Oh.
So, the one who had the crush on the Grinch. Remember that lady with her boobs out?
That's what you
Boobs out.
That's what you remember from the movie?
Tracy Gorfield said, when my uncles were alive, every year we watched A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. I love The Christmas Carol. We took the kids one year. Was it Jim Carrey in that one as well?
What are you talking about?
We went to go see Scrooged or A Christmas. We was talking to see A Christmas Carol, but it was horrifying. They were scared. Do you remember?
Are you talking about the one that was like digitally animated?
Yeah.
That was, I think, Scrooge.
It was called Scrooged. I think it was A
I think
Christmas
it was
Carol.
called Scrooged.
Scrooged was the one with Bill Murray that I love.
I know.
It was a horrifying version of A Christmas Carol. And we took the kids, and my daughter was scared. She had to close her eyes through half the movie because of the ghosts.
Right, and then 2 weeks later, can we go see Emmeline or Emily or
Annabelle.
Yeah.
Jody said, I stand by it. Eddie created in a lab. Oh, please. Hank said, Kevin Johnson, she likes to shake her Laffy Taffy. Maddie Bunce is joining us.
Matavius Buntus.
Hello. Looks like I made it just in time. You did. You did. We got some cool stuff going on. Some fun reminiscing of Christmases past.
That's right.
Christmas is past.
What are you trying to do? Oh, I think you're trying to do a
Ghost.
song.
No. Bob McLaren said Ned left a ring in the tub. Draco said women's ornaments is nice. Kevin Johnson said, I saw Pretty Reckless live. I actually like them quite a bit. I'll have to check her out because I wouldn't even know what she looks like now. She was a cute little girl. Hank said, wait, let's think about this for a minute. We were talking about the Grinch, and all Eddie can remember is about a ring in the tub. Like, Eddie,
Exactly.
What movies did you watch as a kid? Because if that was the only thing you could remember about Dr. Seuss, not good. Not good. I don't even think I saw that in a movie. I think it was just the book that I remember. I don't know.
You didn't read no book.
I had the books read to me.
Had to have had them.
Read to me. Kevin Johnson said she kind of looks like a drug addict now. Oh, geez. I'll have to check this out. Draco said, from what I've seen, I can understand. Draco Cycle said hood ornaments. Or Hank said that to Draco. Guys, this sketch is on fire.
You digging it or you digging it?
I like the blue purple in the background too.
Thanks.
That's a cool feature. It looks very cold there.
That was the point.
Yep.
Per pass, if you will. The per pass.
Right. The reindeer frozen, is that why it's blue? It looks like it's encased
It's
in
called
ice.
chrome, babe.
Oh, I thought
That's
it was
okay.
ice.
It's
ice.
okay.
Ice, baby.
Mm.
Do.
Here's where she tries to cover up.
Kevin Johnson said, Ned's dead, man. Bob McLaren said, Dagmars. What did they say? I love the goggles. Are they goggles or are they racing glasses?
Those are goggles.
Oh, I got it right, guys. Got it right. I'm excited for this nightcap coming my way. We all know I love hats. I'm a fan of hats. I'm a fa. F-O-H.
Fool? Yeah.
Faux. Hank said you need to listen to Ice Bacon. Oh, who does that? Is that a Weird Al? Doc said don't eat the yellow snow. This is true. I haven't seen snow in quite some time.
Yeah.
It has been quite some time.
A fortnight.
Didn't we see snow? Where did we go when there were remnants of it? Was it when we went up to
Chicago?
Well, Chicago, we did. That was 2012. That wasn't remnants. That was full on snow during that trip. But we were somewhere. Was it Georgia? Does it snow in Georgia?
Yeah, but we didn't see snow from Georgia.
I thought when we went up to Where were we driving? I remember seeing remnants of snow somewhere. But you're right. That might have been the last snow we saw was back in 2012. We went to Chicago.
Mhm.
My son graduated from Great Lakes Naval Academy over there. Tracy said we had a few flurries here the other day. Kevin Johnson said we got 16 inches of snow on Friday/Saturday in Hudwis. Crazy. What's nuts? It's not nuts because it's geography, but
Science.
it's science. But when I talk to people, like I was talking to my nephew earlier today, and I guess a little chilly up in Jersey today where he is, but I was like, man, my daughter went to the beach today. Like it's a summer day here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even right now it's still 68 degrees and clear, and it's 11 o'clock at night.
And that's ity-B with the weather.
Doc said you should have come up with a scale model show in Wisconsin Saturday. Could have driven in it. Up to the scale model show. Hank said, Doc, I watched an SNL skit the other night that had Alex Trebek and Sean Connery, and he was saying that Alex's mom wrote his name in the snow. I remember that one. That was a good one. Draco said, 1/64 of an inch in Columbus sometime. We've got Santa leaving the North Pole with his bag, which that bag would barely scratch the surface for like 2 kids these days.
It's magic.
I know.
Do you know? I don't think you know.
Kevin Johnson said, was that in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin? Hank said, son of a beach. We had tornado winds over the weekend and the temps went to 60. Oh, guys, tornado that hit. I don't know if we have viewers in that specific area.
Where at?
It was it hit like Kentucky.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in Tennessee.
When did this happen?
The other day.
Oh, I was working.
Yeah, quite a few people died. I mean, it was
God.
pretty devastating. I think Kentucky got the worst of it. But prayers to all of those people. I know I've sent stuff to Kentucky. I just don't know where. I can't remember where exactly. So if we have any viewers in those affected areas, we're praying for you and believing for a quick recovery from that storm and rebuilding and all of that. It's crazy. Doc said Kevin Johnson sure was a great show. Michael Williams said, missing the snow, you ain't missing much. Oh, I know. People who are in the snow all the time are like, you can have it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, when you haven't seen it in years and years and years, like my kids, none of my kids have ever made a snowman. Maybe Dylan. Actually, I don't even think Dylan did.
So here's what's cool. So the first time we moved from California to Vermont, right, when I was a kid, because my dad got transferred and we decided to go back to where he was born, grew up.
Right.
My brother and I make the local newspaper, because we made it was like a 14, 15-foot snowman.
Oh, geez.
And they came out and took
just
pictures
like
of it.
you to go large. So they came out and filmed you.
Yeah, they took pictures of it, yeah. And it was like California kids come out, build record-breaking
see snow for the first
snowman.
How funny. Hank said a candle factory in Kentucky, the building collapsed.
Oh, jeez.
Tracy said Kentucky got hit really bad. The tornado went for 200 miles. I mean, it was a huge area. Draco said, I hope if there were any viewers impacted that they are okay. Indeed. To everybody over there. Hank said, I also heard there was an old person's home. The roof got torn off. Yeah, it pretty much leveled like this one town. I was watching some of the footage from it. It's just insane weather, guys. Be safe out there. Draco said it's tap out time for old folks.
Sorry about that. I'm trying. Again, I'm
like dots.
So you can continue to keep saying what you're saying. You're not explaining what you're saying.
Can you do snowflake dots on the picture?
I could do all kinds of stuff.
Would you do snow dots on the picture? Lizzie said pics are all over the internet. I know. It's crazy. Crazy weather going on, guys. We've got the hurricanes down here. I know Midwest has the tornadoes all the time. I purposely wouldn't move. I mean, although I live in Florida and we have hurricanes and I purposely moved here, but I can't imagine living somewhere where I'd have to have a storm cellar, though. Like they have a specific place to escape the tornadoes. I don't know if I'd want to deal with that. And it can happen anytime because is this even tornado season right now for that area? I thought their tornado season was like over the summer. So I don't know. I do not know. Crazy stuff with the crazy weather. That's all I know. Guys, this drawing is sick. Don't forget, $20 for these. And we have last week's Christmas design. We're going to have this week's Christmas design available. We have the last 3 years of Christmas designs available in the month of December, plus all of the rest of Johnny's art. Mike Nesmith from the Monkees passed away this past week. And Johnny posted the Monkees picture that he did. And again, that was done. It wasn't done as a tribute because he was still alive then. When you did it last year, but we've had some people ask about it and order it. So I thought that was cool that people wanted that remembrance of him. But I'm so glad I got to see him when I did. It wasn't that long ago. It was in October that I went to go see him. And now there's one. Mickey Dolenz is the only one left. Crazy.
Darn shame.
But there have been some people that have posted some really nice things and really nice tribute things to him, other performers. So I thought that was nice to see. Lizzie said, good job on the picture. Doc said tornadoes are able to be anytime here and sometimes a little warning. I know. It's like a quick thing. It just pops up. But at least with a hurricane, we can kind of plan ahead a few days. Hank said, we shouldn't be getting tornadoes in December. We shouldn't be having 60-degree temps. We should have like 3 feet of snow. I hear you. Hank said, now there needs to be a battle between him and Betty White. There can only be one. Betty White is going to live forever, I'm convinced. That woman is still going strong. She's so cute. And who is it? The guy from, what's the guy's name that
Keith Richards.
Poor guy, still kicking. Alex Cuteron said colors are awesome and really pop. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one too. Very cool. I love the SC monograms on here. Super cool, guys. Oh, you just got to do your poll.
I got a lot of other things to do.
What else you got to do? You already had an hour and 34 minutes.
I get it, babe.
But we still have 20 viewers hanging in. Doc said he loves the art, JJ.
Thank you.
Kevin Johnson said Keith walks around embalmed daily. Tracy said, I actually got to meet Betty White. She is so sweet. I would imagine she would be. I mean, I've seen her play some roles where she's not the sweet character, but I would imagine she just seems like she'd be like the perfect grandmother, you know? Pam is signing out. Good night, guys. Sending love.
Have a good night.
Thanks
Sorry
for
it's taking so
joining
long.
Jody said SC, Scott Calvin.
Yeah.
Who is Scott Calvin?
Oh, my goodness. She doesn't watch movies, folks.
Who is Scott Calvin?
The Santa Claus.
Oh. With Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you do the poll yellow? Shouldn't it be red and white?
Oh, well, are you doing this?
No.
Then sit there and do what you do.
Critique your work. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I know.
He said, wow, Eddie, watch a movie. I didn't know that that's what the guy's name was. Hank said they are enjoyable. I would assume they are. I don't have time to watch movies.
You have plenty of time.
I am busy.
You're not.
24/7.
You're far from busy.
I'm constantly doing something.
No.
I have plans all week this week. I'm not even home in the evenings. Doc said red and white are for barber shops. Okay. You're right. So he's adding some green. I like it. It looks like fruit stripe gum now. I enjoy it. Long live the fruit stripe, or not at all, because you'd literally chew it for 2 seconds and it would lose its flavor. But I had to have it. Every time my dad went to the store, I made him get fruit stripe gum. Did you ever have it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. That, and then juicy fruit, another big fan. Do they even still sell juicy fruit? I haven't seen it. We'll have to look for that near the walk-in
that doesn't mean it isn't there.
We'll have to look for that near the walk candy. And then after juicy fruit, I switched over to Big Red. I started dating, and I was like,
Yeah, you did.
I need a good gum.
Yeah, you do.
I think it was. If I watch a movie, you might. Doc said red and white are for barbershops. Got it. Alex Kuderon said lots of Christmas colors, for sure. Hank said favorite Christmas cookie. I enjoy a gingerbread cookie at Christmas time. I think that's probably my favorite. Iced as well. Love the iced ones. Hank said, Doc, do you know why they are those colors? Michael Williams said 210-mile continuous touchdown, leveled everything red, white, and peppermint stick. Jody said, same, Eddie, love juicy fruit. Alex Kuderon said, love the lights for the wreath on the radiator. Right? That came out cool. Kevin Johnson said red for blood. Jeez. Doc said, if you ever make it to Chicago again, there was a candy store there with all the old candies, would have all the old gums. I think we actually have a store in our mall. Was it like Candy Barrel or something like that? And they had all of the old candies too, like the little Mary Janes. They had the little honey drops or whatever they were called. Those were in there. And then you brought home, what are those peanuts called?
I think they're called French.
Boston?
No. They're
Roasted?
French burnt.
French? Okay. Well, they're not what I was thinking. What are Boston peanuts?
They're Boston baked beans. Is what you're thinking of?
No, they're peanuts.
They're called Boston baked beans.
But they're peanuts?
Yes, that's why I'm telling you what you asked, the question that you asked me, and then you don't know, and I'm telling you the answer, and you're arguing with me. It's ridiculous. Boston baked beans? Yeah, it's called Boston baked.
Boston baked beans?
That's what they're called. Boston baked beans. Okay.
Boston baked beans.
Here's where idiots prove wrong again because you think.
Boston baked beans.
Huh. What do you know?
Here are some recipes.
Oh, candy coated peanuts.
Oh, what is that? I'm sorry, what?
I knew we were Boston.
Oh, you knew what?
I knew they were Boston something.
What was it called?
I never liked those.
I'm sorry.
I hated those.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Bob McClernand said BBB are awesome. Tracy said Boston baked beans, aka burnt peanuts. Oh, Michael Williams said bit of honey. That's what they were, bit of honeys. Yep. Hank said, oh, Boston baked beans, so good. So he liked them too.
Yeah, everybody does.
Lizzie said, Steven said that is a cool pick. What does he still do? Oh, he's not going to school anymore. I was going to say, what's he still doing up? That's right.
Look at you critiquing her momhood.
Her momhood?
Yeah.
Kevin Johnson said barber poles were blue and red to represent the veins and the blood. Oh, interesting. Well, everybody's a fan of the Boston baked beans. What about circus peanuts? You like those peanuts?
Dupe.
They're gross. It's like eating starve. Driving out to see Johnny at work. At the time, we were just dating. Your work was in Tampa, so it was quite a ways away from our house. And I stopped to get the kids a snack on the way, and my son bought a bag of circus peanuts and proceeded to eat the entire bag. By the time we got to your work, he was throwing up out the door of the car. It was disgusting. And to this day, cannot eat cannot eat them, which thank God, because they're gross. Jody said, yuck. Tracy Corpel said, circus peanuts, yuck. Hank said, circus peanuts are trash. Oh, I know. Disgusting. Like the smell of them, I don't even like looking at them. It kind of makes me bleh. Alex Kuderon said, exhaust treatment is awesome looking. Yeah, you did do a cool spray there. Mike Ferrucci said, love circus peanuts. What? Yikes. Hank said, Swedish fish are trash too.
Yeah,
I've never had them. I know they're little red jellyfish, but what flavor are they? Cherry?
I think they're cherry, yeah. I'm not a fan either.
So it's like a gummy bear, but in fish form and only cherry? Is that what they are? Doc said red for blood, white for bandages. England also had blue in theirs for a tribute to their flag. That's interesting. Were they expecting to barber cut you and have you bleed? Is that why it would be used for a barber shop? Barber pole?
Are you saying Barbara pole?
Barber.
Okay.
Barber pole. Kevin Johnson said, Jolly Ranchers are gross. They weld to your teeth. They do, but I love the flavors. In fact, did we get Jolly Rancher? I think we did. We got Jolly Rancher candy canes this year. Weren't they Jolly Rancher ones we got?
Maybe. I think so.
I think they were. Or they were Starburst. I think they were Jolly Rancher. I love the flavors of the Jolly Rancher, but you're right. I mean, I don't know how I still have teeth after eating those. And they would be like in every piñata. Like that would be the candy that people would use.
You were getting stuff out of piñatas?
Yeah. People would fill them. I didn't buy them with candy already in them.
Who were you going to places that had piñatas?
My ex-husband's family was Hispanic.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. They weren't Hispanic.
They still are Hispanic.
You found out they were Italian.
They're Italian.
Which is not from Hispanic.
But they spoke Spanish and therefore used piñatas for birthdays.
Because they thought they were Spanish.
They're Spanish. Hank said, Kevin Johnson, Jolly Ranchers help pull out your teeth. This is true. Kevin
what
said,
just happened?
What'd you do? Kevin said duos are good. Never heard of them. What's a bloodletting?
That's how they were in the olden times.
Olden days.
When you were sick, they would
like transfusion stuff.
No, they would sometimes they would just cut you up and let you bleed out, like.
Why?
To let the bad blood out. That's how they thought they'd get rid of whatever's wrong with you.
Really?
They'd actually, in some places, they put leeches on people.
I've heard of the leeches. Yeah. I've never heard of just cutting people and let them.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
For sure.
Hank said barbers back in the day were considered a type of doctor and they would do bloodletting. Yeah. This is the first I'm ever hearing of this.
Doesn't mean
not
it's not
surprising. Yeah. Doc said barbers did bloodletting early. Surgeons, monks did a lot of it. Michael Williams said Swedish fish, Twizzlers, same flavor. Yuck. I beg to differ. I think, Michael, you're thinking of red vines because they are horrible. Twizzlers are amazing. The strawberry ones are amazing.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You used to eat the crap out of them when we went to the movies.
I don't think they're better than red vines.
Red vines are like wax.
I don't think they're better than red vines.
Oh, they're horrible. Red vines are disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Gross. Michael Williams said Swedish fish, Twizzlers, same flavor, yuck. Mike Frucci said not a huge fan of fruit candy. Reese's peanut butter cups all day. All day. Every day. I like a good Reese's peanut butter cup. Have you tried the white chocolate ones? They have them out for Christmas. They're a Christmas tree white chocolate. Hank said the best medicine advice was giving people tapeworms for weight loss. Sign me up. Where them worms be? I need some of that myself. Can you imagine? Tapeworm. Oh my gosh. People really did do that. We did some sick stuff. Sick stuff. Are you ready for a zoom in? Kevin Johnson said, I absolutely love all interesting facts on fun at parties and happy hours. Kevin, I can see it. And, after the incident, we'll call it, I do believe you now when you say something, by the way. Bob McLaren said mallow cups are good too. I don't think I've ever had a mallow cup. You?
Is it like a mallow wafer?
Tell us. I don't know. Hank said white chocolate is not chocolate. Smack me hard. Michael Williams said Twizzlers' original flavor was the same as red pop. Gavin Little said super awesome holiday drawing, another JJ masterpiece. Hope you two have a great Christmas. Gavin, same to you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I got a little quiet. I'm sorry. In the zone.
Mike Ferrucci said black licorice is awesome too. I love black licorice.
Licorice.
Uzo, if you're Greek, I'll drink that too. Hank is making a throw up face. I really like the black licorice. I was the girl on Easter asking for everybody's black jelly beans. And then my tongue would turn black. Fun fact for you, used to eat an entire box of Nerds when we went to the movies, and I would suck on them, do the whole thing like this in my mouth, and then I would suck on them for a little bit, go through the whole box, like a movie theater size box. Within 3 days, the top layer of skin on my tongue would peel. Remember that? Isn't that crazy? It was like a chemical reaction of some sort, and it burnt off basically the top of my tongue. And I can't tell you how many times it happened because I kept getting the Nerds.
You kept getting them.
They're just so good. I can't eat them anymore. But yeah, so you'll be happy to know that my tongue is intact now.
I'm happy to know.
Yeah. Russ Randall said, how is it possible you have not eaten a mallow cup? Is it marshmallow? Is it marshmallow mallow cup? Have you had one?
You asked me that 2 seconds ago.
And you said yes?
I didn't say anything.
That's why I'm asking again.
I said mallow wafer?
No, they're saying mallow cup.
Okay, well, I keep saying the same thing, and I'm going to keep saying the same thing.
We're going to have to take a jaunt down
to a candy store?
The candy aisle.
Like to the candy shop.
Mallow cup.
There we go, guys.
Here's some information about
Zoom
mallow
in.
milk chocolate.
Oh, actually, no, hold on.
Oh, I've seen the mallow cups. I've not had one of these.
Play money inside each pack.
Yeah. I've never had a mallow cup. Looking sweet.
There we go.
I love it. Guys, $20, 11 by 17 in size.
That came out cool.
Yeah, it did. I love the headlights. I love that you did the snow. I love the stuff falling off the back. I like the skateboard coming out. Super cool. I love his little sidekick. This is great. And what's underneath it? Is that snowman in the background?
Little snowman in the background.
Oh, I love it. Cute. What a great holiday print. Really enjoying it.
That was a fun one.
Alrighty, I'm going to go back.
Can you see or you see? Is it more glare?
No, I can see it.
What? Oh, is that his beard? Okay. It looks all glary.
Yeah, it's a bit. The original is going to look a
Glary
lot.
Hagman.
The original always looks better.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to zoom us back out to split screen so we can do our send off.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Another sketchy live.
Yeah, and I'm parched
And then-
because
and then
I
you-
did not stop
And
talking.
then you, no. And you just ramble on about stuff.
I'm reading comments. I'm interacting with people.
That's so funny. So where are we at with the mallow wafer thing?
It's a mallow cup, and I think
What is a mallow cup?
I think it's a marshmallow chocolate.
Show me. Mallow cup. Is that like the?
Mallow cup.
Is that the sister from A Hack's Life? No, I mean Family Ties. Oh yeah, I've had those.
You
We
have?
sell them in my work.
Creamy marshmallow scent.
Yeah.
And bits of roasted coconut.
People like go
I would probably
roast
love it.
a roasted coconut.
Why have you not got me these?
I don't
I
know.
don't have one.
I don't know. Salads and fruit all
I
day.
try to eat healthy.
You try.
He brings me down. That's what happens. Guys,
All right.
beanies on the website.
Hey, head over
it's
to Johnny
cold where you are.
It is cold where you are.
$25.
Head over to johnnyjalopy.com. All your fun gear. We got hat stickers, t-shirts. We have 3 sweatshirts available still.
We have 2 XL Sketchy
So
Live sweatshirts.
that's right.
For $50.
Or we could have 2 Sketchy Lives and 1 Jalopy Army. They're completely available. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so much to come up in the new year. We're going to have some really cool
things going on.
Color designs are
maybe
coming out.
Product stuff.
It's going to be a fun year.
We've got hats.
I just said that. We have stickers,
We've
hats,
got t-shirts.
T-shirts. I'm wearing the Johnny 5 t-shirt today. New episodes of Full Customer Garage are out, by the way. And T-minus a few weeks till I head out to the desert for project number 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good time. So, hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Tell a friend if you enjoyed Sketchy Live, if you had fun, us joking around, messing up words.
Maybe you'll learn something.
Yeah, she did.
I know.
ity-B always learns something new.
I do.
So funny.
I do.
Again, Hank, our website designer, thanks, Hank, for all that you do and the website. Draco Cycles, thanks so much for the gifts. And, of course,
Shaggy
LeBlanc, we appreciate it. And thanks to all of you for hanging out with us. Tell friends. Share this with your friends. Let them know we have a lot of fun on Mondays. We will see you guys
on the flip flop.
On the flip flop.
Have a great week.
Stay sketchy. We'll see you soon.